lovelies, this is Sheree from Divine Visions. I'm glad that you could join me today. We're going to be looking at the no contact situation between you and your person and how they're feeling towards you at this time. I would just want to say thank you to all of you who are supporting my channel. I am just amazed at your beautiful kindness and your support with each other as well. I've been reading your comments to each other, so you're just gorgeous, guys. And I'm loving the vibes, and I also want to say that I extend my appreciation out to those who have left divine donations to me as well. So it's really helping me to buy the cards that I want and different things like candles, etc., just to set up a space for you guys. So thank you so much for those who have contributed to that. And also, if you want to, it's not expected, but very much appreciated if you'd like to check out my Amazon wish list, if you'd like to make a donation of any cards, decks, etc., card decks, that would be absolutely beautiful, but as I said, not expected. So let's get started. We've got reading number 1, reading number 2, and reading number 3. I'll give you a moment to focus on the cards. Welcome group 1. If you chose reading number 1, this is your special fortune card message, which says love. Love is in the air, a great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. So this is very interesting. So there might be some kind of a new kind of level you're moving into with your person. Could see what's going on there. Maybe a commitment. It does say great time for commitment, taking relationships to the next level. So perhaps maybe you and your person, your person could be thinking along these lines for you as well. Just going to take a look at these. I haven't seen these yet, so I have to just work out what's going on here. Okay, there's a few. There's quite a few I forgot that I drew out. Okay. So what I see, I'm just having a look first up right here. This person's really staying optimistic about you. They're starting to learn the lessons that you've brought into this connection. Like they're looking at the lessons that have come up within this connection. But they're not focusing too much in it. It seems to me like they're not focusing too much on the lessons. It's more upon the feeling that they have in their heart for you. So it's interesting, we've got the thief. It's almost like you stole their heart, but in a good way, because it says sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So we're looking at the light attribute, not the shadow at this stage. So sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So it feels to me like when I look at this card here, Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens, you have something important to share. Follow the inner calling. Don't let anything stop you. They're very optimistic about this connection, and they might not necessarily be looking too far into the lessons, as I said before, even though I feel like they have learned some things here and this connection has brought them some lessons, they tend to be just focusing on, it's kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel. And so they're not taking it too heavily right now, what's going on within you both, because they seem to have this belief that there is this sacred union between the two of you. And so I feel like that's a really beautiful thing right there. And it feels to me like we have the rainbow. So it definitely shows me that it's like the blessing after the storm. So it's an emotional storm that perhaps you guys have gone through, but deep within, it feels like something has shifted within their energy here. So that might be why I'm picking up that there's not much energy going into really trying to focus on the lesson in this, because I feel like they've pretty much already learned what the lesson is, and they're choosing to look at it in a very beautiful way. They're holding warmth in their heart for you. And because this is why, guys, there's self-perception here. So we got 2 different cards here. When put together, it shows self-perception. So I really feel this person has had time to really have that introspection, really go within, and seek out what's going on. So maybe they've been hiding and holding their love for you. They've been hiding it, because you see in his jacket here. So I feel like they have kind of felt that you stole their heart, you know, that you are the one that holds their heart, but at the same time I feel like they kind of know that they hold your heart as well. So there's this self-perception coming in. It says here, go within. When we invest more energy in developing our spiritual lives, the outer world begins to take care of itself. So I really feel there's been a breakthrough. Even though the Judgment card is reversed here, I don't feel like it's taken a lot of effort and time for this person to finally get the idea that, okay, something's gone down. They've got to really look within at themselves and change their perception here. So it says, see the past through the lens of grace. All that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution. I feel a very light energy with this person. I really feel that they know they can't come in for whatever reason. It's a time for you to recover. Maybe you're the one undergoing a lot more healing at the moment, and they might have already come through their healing, because we've got the winter recovery right here, and we've got choose another path. So at the moment they know they can't come to this door and knock on your door right now, even literally, because they realize that you're undergoing a very big healing journey right now, and they do want to reconcile. I feel like they're saying to you, I could only work with what I had at the time, meaning that they weren't at that place where you wanted them to be, but it looks like they're getting there right now. So they're on their way. It does feel to me like they're picking themselves up. There has been a major shift. There has been lessons that they want to share with you, that they are bettering themselves. They have had a big awakening with where they have contributed to pain in this connection. But they've also realized they have to choose. They've got no choice but to choose another path. So things have frozen over a little bit with you guys, and it is a time for recovery right now. And it could be significant that winter was the time, you know, that something could have gone wrong between the two of you, because it just feels like this is the time now to withdraw. And also knowing that, you know, they want to reconcile. They want to feel this warmth in their soul, like they do feel it for you, but they want you to feel this in your soul for them as well, so it's balanced. And they're saying I could only work with what I had at the time, meaning that they didn't have the skills or the tools at the time. Even in their character, they didn't really have that strength, or hadn't built themselves up to how, you know, how they wanted to be and how you wanted them to be in this connection. And they're saying to you, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Prosperity lies ahead. It could be a Taurus that you're dealing with, doesn't have to be. But, you know, it could be that this is showing that that a new beginning, because with new moons, it's all about new beginnings and what you want to attract and manifest in your life. And Taurians are all about loyalty, and they're very steadfast and grounded and determined. And it feels to me that this person's telling you that they want to come in and have a fresh start with you and give you something solid. They want to let you know that it's safe for you to trust them again. I want to get some more cards here while we're here. Oh, that flew out. So it's showing me that timeout is absolutely necessary. This person realizes this, that it's extremely necessary for you. There might have been a little bit of a smugness with them in the beginning. You might have thought that they were being very smug with you, that it was kind of like your issue and not theirs. But I feel like they've come to a point where they're realizing now of, you know, where they went wrong, their wrongdoings. And I do feel like they want to come back to you and commit to you, as we saw the reconciliation. Their flame burns for you even through this time out. So even if you've had no contact, obviously this is a no contact reading, but it's showing that behind the scenes they are working on themselves. They haven't forgotten you. They want this connection. They really do. Oh my God. Okay. Far out. Nearly flew all over the floor. Okay, hang on. So there's the Divine Yin Yang Oracle that I created, and I'm just going to see what from their higher self do they want to say to you. It's a very, I don't feel a heavy energy in this reading at all. I just don't. I mean, on your side it could be, because there's still some things that you need to heal. And I'm not saying they don't as well, because they're still on their path. But I just don't get a heavy energy with this person. I feel like so much has shifted. As I said, it's like the rainbow after the storm has come in now. And they're focusing on union within themselves as well as in the connection here. So their higher self says, oh my God, I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. Taking relationships to the next level. This is crazy. I love it how this happens. So let's have a look. What else do they want to say from their higher self to you? And it says, a magical experience through tantric sex. That's what I want with you. Ooh. So it could be, once again, this sacred unity. They want to join with you, like merge souls. It's not just, for them it's emotional. It's not just casual or sexual. They want a commitment with you. They might have treated it like that in the past, where they just were non-committal. And it could have been that you felt like it was very casual and that they were just after the one thing. But it's definitely something they want to have with you, is this really beautiful experience where you're merging souls and it's intimate. Thinking of you brings calm to my soul. They really are in a different place. This is really bizarre. So amazing, because it feels to me that, and it's interesting because I feel like you were not the only one that might have said goodbye or closed the door or thrown them out. It feels to me like if that's what happened, you know, for some of you might resonate, if you were the one to say goodbye and close this chapter, this person has had other people do the same. So they've really had to learn some harsh lessons about themselves and really look in the mirror at themselves as to why they're causing this reaction from people, and realizing that they had some real issues with commitment. But I feel like they have come in with this really strong energy for you, where they just want to commit to you. They love you. There's a very strong, like you stole their heart. And I don't think they really initially realized how much of you was in their heart either. So it's kind of like this whole separation has caused them to realize what's going on here. Radical acceptance. Ooh, I like this one. And rebirth. And assurance. See, I haven't learnt these cards, but I go with the intuition. And what I see here is that this person has gone through a rebirth. We see the Judgment, which is rebirth and renewal. I'm telling you, this person's energy has seriously shifted to the point where they're optimistic. They feel good things are going to happen because they're going to make it happen. And they feel quite confident in coming forward to you, even though they know they have to step back and take some time out. They know that you need this. Now, what else do they want to say to you? These are cards that I created just tonight. Well, there's a few here. They say, can we go back to the start? Wow, yeah, they definitely want to come back to you. Are these stuck together? Oh, yeah, they're new cards. So, no one loves you like I do. I love looking into your eyes. So they're probably looking at your social media or photographs of you. And I often fantasize about you. So it's so weird because we're getting that tantric sex message before. So it feels to me like they are feeling your energy. You might be dreaming of one another. They're actually feeling your energy. They really want to come in and start again with you and on a clean slate. I feel like an excitement here that they want to come in and tell you how much they've changed. They want to say, you know, that they love looking into your eyes. Like, I feel like they really miss doing this, and they often fantasize about you. And I don't think it's just sexually. I feel like, as I said, it's not just lust. There's definitely an element of love here and wanting that connection with you. So I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. Is there anything else I need to know, Spirit? Is there anything else we need to pick out for this reading? Yeah, inner strength and power of words. I feel like, as I said, they've really grown within themselves, but I feel like they want to communicate. So they might have the courage. This is reminding me of courage. They might have the courage to come forward to you and express their love to you. Or if it's not love, they're going to come forward and express the fact that they have never forgotten you, and they want to, you know, restart this with you again, and that they really feel confident in bringing, you know, prosperity into this connection, abundance, maybe even financial support, things like that coming in for you. Just want to see what else we got here. What can we see? What else do we need to know, please, Spirit? Use your intuition to see the truth. and let go with grace. So that's what's happened here, is I feel like it's saying visualize what you want and then let it go. That's what happens with new moons as well, is that you set an intention, you visualize it, and you just let it go to the universe. You let go with grace. And that's what this is about, is using your intuition to see the truth. That's what I feel like this person is doing, is that they're visualizing themselves in your life and they're just letting it go. It's almost like they have this confidence, as I said, that they're going to come in when you're ready. That's what it feels like. And they're quite in tune. Like, I feel like they're quite spiritually in tune. So I don't know whether they're doing any spiritual practice or what's going on there, but they really are in this positive mindset. It's almost like they might even do mindfulness or something like that. There's something positive about their life that is helping them. So it could be positive thinking, it could be affirmations they're using, or it's just this feeling of being happy and optimistic. But I do get that element of feeling that they might have been listening to podcasts or YouTube videos or researching, because I really feel this person really has been working on themselves. It's really that self-therapy. And I think that's awesome. So they could have gotten counseling, something along those lines as well. They really have wanted to make a change, and I think that's just awesome. So reading 1, I hope that's helped you guys. And if it has, please comment below. If not, choose another pile, guys. Thanks for watching. Welcome, pile 2. How are you going? Let's have a look at your special fortune card. First up is communication. Well, this is interesting because we are in a non-contact situation. So a reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. This is pretty cool. Now, this looks like for a no contact situation, it could be talking about communication. I don't know where to put it right now. Doesn't want to stay anywhere. Okay, let me have a look. It really doesn't want to stay anywhere, does it? Okay. No place for communication. Let's not take that as a sign. Okay. All right, let's do it. What are we seeing here? What are we seeing? What are we seeing? I've got quite a few cards out here. I don't know what's here, so I've got to go through them for a minute. What is here? What is here? 5 of Wands reversed. The Lovers reversed. There's been some definite conflict between the two of you. Well, especially within this person's soul. They've been feeling a lot of conflict, but it seems like that's starting to lift. That it feels like perhaps it just wasn't working, like things were just not gelling and flowing and fitting in with this connection. It was like no matter how you tried to make it work, it just wasn't working. So this person has withdrawn. There's a hermit mode here. And the light attribute says seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. Yeah, I'm reading the light ones for some reason today. That's what I feel drawn to. So if this person's seeking solitude right now, they're trying to focus intently on the inner self. We can see, it's interesting, the orange-red energy here. Looks like it's, I don't know what that is. It's probably coming from his sacral or solar plexus or something. It's bizarre. I haven't read the meaning, so I've got no idea what that means, but it's just interesting to me that we got the orange here, right, for the wands, that conflicting energy, and then we've also got the conflicting energy, like he doesn't look that really, he's hiding away, you know, and it's interesting he's got like himself caged in. So whether it be a female or a male you're talking about, this person's caging themselves in. They're like kind of like hiding away, and they've been putting up this in 4 walls. In 4 walls they are hiding away, maybe not really strong. I feel like this person's trying to put up boundaries. Well, it's supposed to be self. These are boundaries for self, for themselves. I feel like they've had to learn boundaries. And maybe you also had to put boundaries up with this person, because it just wasn't working, and there's some a frustration and anger that's unresolved in this person or this situation. So boundaries, I am clear and honest with others about my expectations. I think this person came in with you, and once again, there wasn't real communication even in the connection, because you both didn't sort of know what each other wanted. They might have known what you wanted, but you didn't really know what they wanted. Maybe their actions and words weren't gelling and weren't sort of aligning up together and matching together. And they know they've got some issues there. There might be some addictions with this person. They could be drinking alone. I don't know why that's coming up, but it's just intuitively coming through. There could be smoking or drinking, something that they're doing to self-medicate here, because I feel like they're really wounded at the moment. It feels like they're trying to hide away and run away from everything, and may not be doing that in a very, very positive way right now. They're yet to receive this care and compassion. They've got to come into this place of care and compassion within themselves. So choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. I really feel that they didn't want to hurt you. I really feel that. I really feel that at the time they were just resisting. It's like they were resisting the connection here. And they might not have had enough boundaries to the point where what was not, what was okay for them and for them to behave was not okay for you. Like you didn't expect or accept the way that they were behaving, maybe towards other people around you in your circle, or even things they'd come out and say to you. It was quite confusing. I think on one hand, it was kind of very certain. And then on the other hand, it was kind of like, they're like two people. It would flip. It would flip over and switch. So this is why I feel like this person is confused within themselves, and then they've brought confusion into this connection. So they need a lot of care and compassion. They are a wounded soul right here, and they're going through this. It's going to take some time for them to really find themselves, because this person's lost. That's what it feels like here, is that they are lost. They're trying to ground their energy, but their aura is murky. It feels like, as I said, there could be addictions, toxic energy around them, could even be karmics, people they're just not putting boundaries up with, that's affecting them healing and moving towards you. So we got here, as we can see, waiting out the storm. This person is hiding away. It's almost like hiding away while it's, thunder and lightning going on outside. So they're kind of like, they've got this emotional storm going on, but they also have it on the outside. So whether it's even your storm, you might be the one with the thunder and lightning going on within because of something that's happened with this person and the way they've reacted in this. They didn't make the right choice. They didn't choose you or the connection. It says, deep down, I was committed. So this person was committed, but you didn't feel good enough, and you're being told that you are good enough. Okay, full moon in Virgo. This could be relevant to a Virgo or a Gemini. Definitely Virgo. Wow, the Hermit's a Virgo. So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Virgo, or a Gemini. So it's interesting there. But this person might flare up with temper. So it feels like they have unresolved stuff, right? I was going to swear, but anyway. They have unresolved stuff going on within them, and they need to receive this vision. They need to receive clarity within themselves, and they really need to see that higher perspective here, that spiritual wisdom, because at the moment they're too grounded. They're too much in the, what am I seeing here? Well, as I said, they're hiding away, and they're not shedding the old. They're not allowing themselves to cleanse their energy right now, and it's going to take some time for them to come into a place of compassion for self. Now, it's really keeps coming up how this person might have passive aggression or addictions or something that they're just self-medicating with. It's not healthy. There's something they're doing, and it could be also that they're just constantly fighting themselves. There's a constant internal battle going on. And this is why you couldn't connect with this person, is because they've got a lot of unresolved stuff going on here that was affecting this connection. As I said, there was like two things going on. They wanted this with you. They don't have the boundaries or the maturity, but they wanted this with you. But at the same time, wasn't able to commit to you because of all this stuff going on within. There might have been abuse in their childhood. There's stuff here, some deep shadows that this person needs to fix here. Now, what it says, I'm going to read the shadow attribute, because it does say withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. So it's interesting because this person's closed themselves off to this care and compassion. They're not even receiving that. So you might have reached out and tried to give this, even though it was hurting you. And this person's just cowered away even further. So it's kind of like you can't help someone. They've got to help themselves. But yes, this is your soulmate or your twin flame. But it might be that you want to find a new love, a new person to stir your romantic feelings. It might be that either one of you could be in a new connection here. You know, this is the thing, like, just to know that you are good enough. Give to yourself. Let yourself grow. Yeah, it just definitely looks like if it's not another person, it's definitely that self-love coming through, I feel. What does this person want to say to you? I just want to get some cards here. What do they want to say? What's going on here? Oh my God. They want to say a lot, but we're not reading all them. Oh my God. Okay, hang on. Alrighty, hang on. What does this person want to say? What do they want to share? Where did that go? Oh, okay, here we go. Ooh, they're thinking of you. They are thinking of you. And see how, because I created these cards, I wanted the yellow flowers, which are tulips, I think, which are my most favorite flower of all. But tulips, the yellow, I should say, speaks of optimism here. It's healing, it's happy, it's joyful, there's optimism. So they're very optimistic thinking about you. They want dreams to come true with you. They do actually think of you, but they're in denial at the moment, still wearing that mask. So until they start really looking within and accepting their shadow self and accepting this inner battle that's going on within them, yeah, they want to rebuild with you. That's what they want. But they also got to realize that they need to, you know, heal and fix themselves first, receive that higher perspective and higher vision coming in, and a blessing is coming into your life. Oh, that's way too many there. Oh, there they are. All right, what's it say? So weave your magic into this situation, and you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but it's talking about the energy as well as being practical, disciplined, responsible. So what I see with this is that there's a blessing coming into your life because you have held your ground. Okay, that's what I see here, is that you've been responsible on your path. You've put a stand, you know, you've held a stand against this. You've put your foot down. It's almost like you didn't want to allow this person in until they start looking at themselves and changing. And weaving your magic into this situation might be your prayers. It could be your intentions that you have around this person of giving them care and, you know, sending them light from afar. Bringing a blessing into your life could be that you've created a new person in your life, you know, to know that you are deserving and that you do deserve celebration in your life as well, that you do deserve someone who is going to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. What does this person want to say from their higher self? Let's have a look at their higher self. These are my Divine Yin Yang Oracle that I created. Got one more. Oh, there it is. Okay, so higher self message. I'm undergoing an inner transformation. Please be patient with me. Oh my God. We are seeing this right now. This person's undergoing a transformation. It's so painful for them because they've never known how to have these boundaries up. They've never known how to be strong and stand on their own 2 feet. Really, it feels like this person really has struggled in life. And has always, it's like that passive aggression, but has also blamed others around them for their issues. So they are now starting to learn to look within and see, like they're hiding not only from others, but they're hiding from themselves. So they've got to face themselves now. I am transparent and true. I hold strong integrity and I know you can trust me. This is their higher self. So basically what they're saying is that they are a good person. They do come from good intentions here. But their earthly issues are getting in the way, and it's that pain and unresolved childhood wounds I keep hearing that they need to sort out and deal with. And I have seen for some of them there's alcoholism. So we've got, I'm ready to face the truth with courage now. Now that's that vision that we saw here, receiving the vision, seeing the truth. They're ready now to face this. So this is good. It shows that they are in a very dark place right now, but they're waiting to achieve. I think they're waiting for some courage to come in. They're trying to build courage for this. Now, I've got some handwritten notes that I've made up tonight. What do they want to say to you? Oh my God, there's so many. I just want the ones that'll throw themselves out, but not like 50 or whatever. What's those ones? Yeah, these are the ones. I'm working behind the scenes to make things right. Ooh, we do see this. I love looking into your eyes. So they're probably looking into photographs or social media. No one loves you like I do. Can we go back to the start? And you were meant for me and I was meant for you. Whoa, reminds me of that Jules song. You were meant for me and I was meant for you. If you're used to my readings, you'll know that I do sing sometimes, guys. I am a musician too. So it's just nature, or when I was saying natural, second nature. Here we go. So you were meant for me, I was meant for you. I love looking into your photos and your eyes. Can we go back to the start? No one loves you like I do. So they're feeling this on a very, very deep level, this love for you, but they feel so helpless right now. And I think the best thing you can do is be really strong on your path, set those boundaries. You know, it's really a good idea, I think, that for you, that you celebrate yourself, celebrate yourself, know that you are good enough. Despite what this person has ever shown you, you are good enough. You don't deserve what they've given so far, because they're in denial, but it does show they're working on themselves, and perhaps all you can really do at the end of the day is show them care and compassion for their journey. Yeah, I mean, that's what's going on here. So can we get another last few cards here? What's going on here? Well, that one's in there for some reason. I'll just keep them in there. I don't know why they're in there. Can we get another card, please? Oh, wow. Yeah, forgiveness. Forgiveness is something that they seek from you, I feel. Amazing. Wow. I feel like such a sadness with this person. I get like a real sad energy with them, I really do feel that they have in the past and maybe even now still playing victim, but at the same time, they are in desperate need of help and they do feel very helpless. But at the same time, their love for you hasn't died and they're trying their hardest to transform this energy. Yeah, they're gaining knowledge and wisdom. See the wisdom and the higher perspective. So that it could be that they're reading and researching up things to help themselves. And generosity is really, I feel like they're learning to be generous because they've closed off for so long. They're learning to open up. And miracles are coming in around their healing. So that is just gorgeous. I really love that. So there's divine intervention coming in for this person's health and well-being, okay? That's just looking really awesome right there. Do I want to grab one more? Yes, I do. Here we go. What do we need to know? What can we know? Integrity. This person hasn't been living in integrity, even though we did see the higher self message saying that they're true and transparent and hold integrity. I think that's what the message was. They're saying that they do have integrity, and see the flame? Their flame burns for you. So I feel like they are focused on you, on that light within themselves as well, that healing that they know they need, and they're sticking to their truth. So they know that they have this integrity and they have to be true to themselves with their healing and do what's right for themselves and also you. So I just find that absolutely beautiful, guys, and I hope this has helped you. If it resonates, please comment below, and if it doesn't, please choose another pile or come back another time. Thanks for watching. Hi lovelies, welcome to reading number 3, and let's have a look at your fortune card first up. What's going on with your person? Major life change. Wow. Time is right for major life changes as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. Wow, there's major stuff going on there. That's amazing. I'll move that one. Put that one just there. I think I had issues with the other one before as to where to put it. So there we are, leave it there. All right, let's have a look. So I haven't seen these yet, so I am just going to take a moment to focus. Yeah, you got 2 of those come out, that's right. Okay. Right, let's have a look here first up, guys. I'm just having a suss out what's going on here. What's going on? All right, this is interesting. We've got a sequence going on here. 9 and 10 of Wands reversed. They have not given up on you. They're still fighting for this. So it feels to me that as much as they might feel drained by this connection and themselves, you know what's going on, they are in love with you. They are in love with you and they want this with you. They haven't given up, even if it appears that they have. They want to serve you. We've got the servant here with the light attribute. So it says delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. So it's almost like they've learned to get to this point as well. Or it may be that they're just too generous or too much of a servant to other people or other things in their life, where they've just had not enough energy or connection for this one here. So they've got to stop. They've got to stop and think. They have trust in their heart for this connection. It says, I know that God in his infinite wisdom and love is answering my prayers right now. So they might be very religious as well, like a servant to Christ, or to any other higher power that they believe in. So it could be that they're very strong in their faith and really praying for this connection, praying for a call to action right here, which is Commander Ashtar. So it says, take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. This person's so determined. They're so determined to come to you, even though they know that it's kind of like futile, like it's hopeless, like whatever's happened between you, it just, maybe it went up in smoke, you know. It's just like they still have this energy and zest to come in and make it right. They have love and acceptance for you. They love you. So love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. I really feel that there's been some kind of a transformation going on within this person. We see major life change. I really do feel they've been working on themselves. Something's occurring in their life or has occurred in their life where they've really been able to look within. Yeah, where are we? They're in a generous position right now, and they're really starting to recognize your divine worth. That's what I see here. They know they did wrong. There's something that they did. And I'm not sure if this is a person that would stumble on their words, like if they get nervous a lot, or if they just are too eager or too quick or too keen to fix something. If they haven't been like that, they are now, because it looks like they want to come in and take action on this and make it right and show you how much they love you, and they want you to know your divine worth, and they want to give you something. They want to gift you with something. They want your forgiveness. Yeah, they want your forgiveness right here. And this is what's stopping them from coming forward, I think, is that yeah, I mean, I feel like they really want to make it right, and they're imagining you, like they're imagining a future with you as well. And it does say here, life's difficulties are a call to consciousness, a grace-inspired event that challenges us to reach beyond limited thinking. So as I said, they're very optimistic. They're trusting in their faith that this will come about and be fine. Also, they're trying to ground themselves as well. There's serenity in nature. Maybe they're getting out and really getting out into the community as well. I feel like this person's really wanting to give. It's like a whole the whole 360, you know, they've done a whole 360 almost. It's like, or 180. It's almost like they've just completely changed everything about themselves, and they want to show you, you know, good things in life. It's like they know that you deserve it, but they've got to be careful they don't burn themselves out, because they have in the past given so much energy to one thing, and it could have been their work, could have been another relationship in their life. Whatever it was, it feels like they might have just been, there wasn't any balance in their life, so there might not have been balance in this connection as well. And so there could have been issues with, you know, timing, or being able to, you know, for them to prioritize what's going on in their life, and fit you in kind of into their daily schedule, you know. So it could have been that they were just so busy, they might have fobbed you off a bit. But it's now coming back to a different energy now, because it looks like they're wanting to give you that energy now. But they know at the same time it's not the right time. They realize that there's family issues. Maybe they've got family stuff going on at the moment. Maybe they have to serve their family. There might be certain things going on there that has to be healed here first. So they recognize it's not the right time, and that they're working through their fears. So Scorpio is all about transformation. The new moons are all about new beginnings. So they definitely want this new start with you, but they are scared that they're coming in, you know, they want to make sure that all the stuff around their family is sorted out. Could be childhood issues. There could have been someone who's very ill in the family that could have taken their attention away from you. This is just other significant messages coming up, but it does show a major transformation that has occurred for them, and they are working through their fears. They do tend to run away, or they have in the past. They run away from certain things that are very confronting, and then they feel bad, and then they'll try to make it up to you, but the pattern has always, it's the same thing. But it shows me that they are coming out of this now. So yeah, but at the same time, they are still dealing with stuff. So that's why they know it's not the right time, but they're very much in love with you. I feel like they want to go away with you somewhere, like they fantasize and imagine what it would be like to be with you and go away. Maybe there was somewhere that you were at in nature last time, a special spot that you used to go to. Could have been near water, could even be literally near a waterfall, but that's just for some of you. If not, it's just out in nature somewhere, wherever you were last together in nature. That's what they're remembering, and they're imagining this life with you as well now. So I feel like when I see them is that they just want to give you everything. They want to make it right. I want to see what other messages come up with this. What other messages do I have here? From their higher self. What do they want to say to you from their higher self? Okay, let's see. So they're saying, if I could do one thing right now, I'd give you the biggest hug. So gorgeous. Because no joke, this person's a giver. They're so generous. Like, they've come into this generous energy where they just want to open their arms wide. And it could be that they are a beautiful person who's very affectionate in that way, but they just didn't have their, you know, their life sorted, and they just didn't have that solid ground or anything really like priorities and things in place. There was just so much imbalance in their life going on. But it says, you're all I want, and I am determined to make it work. And I'm making a conscious effort not to hurt you. This is what I'm saying. They know it's not the right time because there's things they need to heal right here. They've got to work through their own fears. And this is a person that may have rushed right in to be with you and then couldn't handle it, didn't know what to do with the love or the energy or anything, or didn't know how to build a relationship from a strong foundation, like practically with you. They just wanted to give you everything and just let it be and unfold, but they don't have the maybe relationship skills to do that. So it's interesting that that's coming up. It's like a young energy. So contract, spiritual or legal contract. There might be legal stuff going on for them right now. They are thinking of you. Beautiful. We do see the imagination that you're very much in their mind. And it says farewell, goodbye, within 8 weeks. So we do know that there's not the right time. They could be going away somewhere. That's what I see that more as than a final goodbye type thing. I feel like it's more that they might be traveling or going away somewhere within 8 weeks' time. So you might feel a very strong shift in energy if you're very psychically in tune and connected with this person. Yeah, I get like it's so weird. I get like a very immature kind of energy, but it's not in a bad way. It's just that they kind of like look at life in awe and they just want to experience everything. But it's like they have a little bit of growing up to still do. Have got any other messages here? Let's see if there's any other messages, please, Spirit, for group 3. Yeah, they're learning knowledge along the way, learning wisdom. What else? Creative spark. They have a creative spark coming in. Where are we? The in-between and nurturer. Ooh, this is so interesting because what I see, because I haven't read these meanings of these cards, I just go by intuition, but what I see here is that they're in between being a nurturer and giving and going after their own creativity, like their own creative stuff here. So they're still trying to find that balance in pursuing their life goals, and learning. They could be studying right now or going into study and being able to give to another person, which would be you. So it's kind of like they're still trying to get on their feet, try and find their independence, still grow in themselves. But yeah, this is happening right here as well. So that's what's going on. Could be a Sagittarius. Optimistic, philosophical, adventurous. It's all about study and learning and knowledge once again, trying to learn about the world and very eager and excited to know things. They're very curious about you. They want to know all the things. Angels by your side. As again, that's showing that there's that faith, that there's angels protecting them on their journey. And connect with your higher self and trust in its divine wisdom. That's what they're learning to do right now, is trusting in their choices that they're making, their intuition, their guidance from above. And you are almost there. So it shows me that they are almost there, you know, at becoming mature and wisening up on their pathway here. So what else can we get here? I just want to see what they want to say to you from just themselves now. What message would they like to say? I made these tonight. Ooh, would you marry me? This person's serious. And I miss laughing with you. So they are imagining things and seeing, like reminiscing. I have cried over you. And I have sexy hot dreams of us. So there's that fiery passion coming through. And I'm jealous of them. So if you're connected with someone, like if you have a romantic partner, they're feeling jealous of this person. Or it could also be that there's somebody that's taking a lot of your attention at the moment. Or they might just think that there's somebody in your life. And they want to know, do you think of me? So they are kind of like in that energy where they miss you, they're dreaming of you, they've cried over you, they want to marry you, but they just don't feel like it's the right time. They know that they've still got work to do and they need to learn and grow in themselves as well, and become strong on their own feet, 2 feet, but they're jealous of anyone that's sort of coming into your life and taking, you know, that kind of attention from you or from them. Yeah, because I feel like for them, what's this one? Oh, that's okay. I was just looking at another pile I had here. I thought I missed out on some cards. So what I see is that they're definitely optimistic. They definitely want to come rushing in, but they know that they can't. So that's just what's happening there. What else have we got here? What else have I got here? I don't know if I did these for number 2. I can't remember now. But I feel drawn to doing them for you guys, so I'll pull out some. Sometimes I don't just do all the readings the exact same in the exact order with cards anyway. I just go with what Spirit directs me to do. But I feel like you got to get a card here. I need space right now. Once again, it's not the right time. They know that they can't come in. Or, I'm sorry. They're apologising. They want to come in and apologise to you. we are mirroring each other. So there's something that they see that you're the same, you know, you're mirroring each other. Open your heart. Oh, maybe that's what it is that they're seeing that they can't necessarily open their heart to you right now, and maybe you're not opening your heart to them right now. Okay, so let's have a look at what else we got here in terms of the Moonology cards here. I just get a real beautiful energy with them though, you know, even though there was issues. I just feel like they're really a beautiful person. They're just misguided. Take time to breathe out. This is probably more for their energy because they're on the go, go, go. It's like impulsive. I almost get like an impulsive energy with them. So they need to just stop and learn and consider, you know, and just take time to breathe. And what do you need to release? Yeah, they need to release stuff. They still need to do some of their healing, those, you know, commitment issues or whatever's going on there. You're very close to achieving your goal. And expect powerful change. Now we said expect major life change. Time is right for major life changes as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. This is what's going on. This person's moving onwards and upwards. It's just taking a little bit of time, but they're very close to achieving the goal, and powerful change is actually coming in this. So there is going to be this transformation coming in, which is really awesome. It's really awesome. And sometimes when we go through some kind of a spiritual awakening, sometimes we've got to go through that, you know, because sometimes a breakup can, you know, really help that as well to come about, is the spiritual awakening. It really can be a wake-up call when there's issues in a connection. If you can't be together, they've really got to face themselves, look in the mirror and face themselves and see what's going on. So let's have a look here. Oh my God, we just said transformation. This is definitely what they're going through right now, is a transformation. And they're really learning to be in their own presence right now. So this is really good because, as I said, this person's like serving others and constantly on the go, 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 and maybe got a lot of responsibilities around, or they're just trying to please everybody. And it just shows they need to pull their energy back in and come into their own power. They need to come into, yeah, look, silence. They have to go into that silence and take a breathe, like a breather. Take time to breathe out because they're just holding on, like maybe even tense in their got a lot of anxiety and stuff. And that might have been something you're picking up with this person, is that they're just not grounded. You know, there's just constant energy of just running around, running away from themselves, from their issues, from whatever. Had too many, trying to chase all these dreams and never really had an idea of where they're going. And I think you need someone solid, or, you know, that stability. And I feel like for some of you too, you might not have really had a lot of respect at the time as to, you know, because it was kind of like you didn't take them very seriously about what they wanted to do with you. It was probably all talk and no action. That could have been happening as well. Why do I feel like I've got to choose another one? Which one am I choosing, guys? Which one am I choosing? I've got to choose more, another one of these, do I? There they are there. Can we go back to the start? Did that come out before? I can't remember. No one loves you like I do. So this is just gorgeous. So it shows me that they really want to start afresh with you, and they just want to get their stuff sorted out. They are going through a transformation, but they just want you to know that you're it. Like, they love you. They fantasize about you. They're constantly thinking about you. And yeah, I feel like you probably hear from this person, because they might even send a gift. They might not necessarily communicate as such, but they might communicate through sending a gift to you. Because I just feel like they really want to give to you. So I think that's really beautiful. And I hope that's resonated with you guys. Please leave a comment below if it has, or choose another pile, or come back another time. And as usual, I look forward to connecting with you. Love and blessings.